Hello everyone, welcome to Dada's FoodCrave kitchen. Here I am again with another delicious recipe for you guys. Today we are going to be making bean stew with fried plantain. If this is the first time you are tuning into my channel, I absolutely welcome you. Feel free to look around. If you find any of my videos interesting, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget the notification bell. This will keep you fully updated in any new video that I uploaded. If you guys are interested in seeing how to make this delicious bean stew with fried plantain, keep on watching. And without any further ado, let's get cooking.
Dada's FoodCrave kitchen today, and she will show you everything you need to know. A woman that will cook everything for you, with a smile on her face every day. Dada's FoodCrave kitchen.
Alright, my Dada's team, these are all the ingredients. Here I have bay leaves, seasoned cubes, use any seasoned cubes of your choice, garlic, salted fish, which we call geja in Gambia, crayfish, which is the shrimp powder, here I have 1 onion, habanero peppers. Adjust the spice to your own liking. And here I have 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. This is a leftover tomato paste that I have in a previous recipe I was making. Then I also have here some onions. As you can see, I have like a lot of onions here, but keep watching, you will see how I'm using each and every onion in this recipe, okay? Then over here I have some crushed tomatoes from the can, and I also have palm oil. Then over here I have my ripe yellow plantains. Make sure you wash the plantains, guys, after you pick them from the store. Make sure you wash the plantains before you cut them, okay? Then over here I have my beans being soaked for 30 minutes. It's very important that you soak the beans before you cook them. So next I am going to now blend all my ingredients. I am going to cut up 2 medium-sized onions in my food processor, and I'm going to blend in my habanero pepper. Like I said, adjust the spice to your liking. Then I'm gonna add my garlic and my crushed tomatoes from the can. If you don't have crushed tomatoes from the can, feel free to use tomatoes and just crush it up, fresh tomato, okay? Here I have some Bunga fish, which some people know it as kobobulaka. I purchased this Bunga fish from a sister of mine here in my city in Pennsylvania. Her name is Narsen. If you are interested, just inbox me on Instagram and I will give you guys information on how to get yours. So like I said, it's called Bunga fish or kobobulaka. It's all deboned. This is how I purchased it and this is how it was packaged. So here it is. I'm using my kobobulaka. If you don't have the Bunga fish, you have another option by using mackerel. So you're gonna use the mackerel, just put it in the oven and broil it for 10 minutes on the broil section. That is if you don't have the Bunga fish, the kobobulaka. Next, I am going to show you guys how I'm going to cut my yellow ripe plantain. Guys, follow my recipe, but sometimes I will advise you to do not do as I do, unless you are very comfortable in doing what I'm doing here. If not, use your cutting board and cut your plantain. All right, I know exactly where to stop. I do not go really deep with the knife, because if you do it this way and you're not comfortable, you are definitely going to cut your fingers. All right, I know they said do as the Romans do, but sometimes you know, it's not advisable if you're not comfortable. All right, only if you're comfortable you can do it this way, but if not, use your cutting board. Okay, so I'm gonna cut my plantain this way, and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna simply season my plantains. So in a bowl, I am going to pour in my plantains, my cut plantains, and I'm simply just gonna sprinkle some salt and soak it in pretty much like a salty water. That's it. You can put any season you want to put in your fried plantain, but mine is as simple as it can be. Just simply add salt and water and season it for a couple minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and that's that. Then over here I have my pressure cooker. Yes, if you don't have pressure cooker, that's fine, guys. I do not expect everyone to have pressure cooker, but pressure cooker always cuts your cooking time in half. So like I said, if you don't have pressure cooker, just simply use a regular pot and add some water and boil your beans until it's well done. All right, that is why it's very important also to soak the beans. All right, it will cook faster. So as you can see, I'm cutting one little small onion just to give it that little bit of flavor while my beans is cooking. And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of my crayfish, which is the shrimp powder. Then I'm also gonna add some salt. Like I said again, adjust the spice or the salt intake to your liking. I'm not gonna add a lot of salt, just a little bit. So cover the pressure cooker and cook it until everything is well done. Like I said again, if you don't have pressure cooker, feel free to just cook your beans on a regular pot and soak the beans at least one good 30 to 40 minutes before you cook them. Trust me, it will cook very fast and it will cook very good too as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook my beans. Meanwhile, I am going to now fry my plantains in a hot oil. You can use the palm oil to fry your plantains, but I didn't go that route. I just wanted to use a regular vegetable oil to fry my plantains. Fry your plantains until they're all golden brown, and don't walk away like I did because you're gonna burn your plantains. So brown them up until they're golden brown, and then you take them out. So guys, I just wanted to show you guys, if you are familiar with pressure cooker, obviously I wanted you to hear the sound of the pressure cooker. This is very unsafe at this point. Before you open the pressure cooker or attempt to open the pressure cooker, you want to wait until that sound is died down, until you don't hear no sound, or that red button just push down. Then that's when you're going to know it's time to open the pressure cooker. But if you keep hearing that sound, it's not safe. All right. So now, as you can see, I have my beans all cooked. As you notice, I have a strainer. You can use the juice from the beans that was cooking. It wasn't much at all because I didn't add a lot of water. I only add a little bit of water because I was using my pressure cooker to cook my beans, so the water was on the top level of the beans. So my beans been cooked. As you can see, this is how it looks like. Yummy. So next, I am going to now add my palm oil in my hot pot, and I am going to start my bean stew. And don't be alarmed if you see any smoke on the palm oil coming up. That's what palm oil do. Once it heat up, it will smoke up a little bit. So you just want to heat up the palm oil a little bit, and then you add your salted fish, which is the gager. I went ahead and add my bay leaf. You know, guys, bay leaf gives a lot of aroma to a dish. Then next, I am going to slice up one red onion. It don't necessarily have to be red onion. It can be white onion. So I'm gonna slice up one red onion like so. Like again I said, do as I do, but sometimes if you're not comfortable, do not follow the way I'm cutting my onions unless you are comfortable. I've been doing this for a while and I know exactly what I'm doing. So I cut up the red onion. I'm gonna stir fry it like so. Then next, I am going to now add my 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. You can add up to 2 or 3 tablespoon of tomato paste, but I didn't, I have that one left over, a little bit of tomato paste, so I just, decide to just add it there. So now I'm going to now pour in my blended ingredients into the stew. Now I'm gonna keep stir frying my stew. And keep checking my stew, keep checking on it, cooking on a low medium heat. And now I am going to add the leftover crayfish, which is the smoked, which is the how you call it again, the powdered shrimp. Yes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and also add my season cube. Like I said, I have Maggi cube here. Use any season cube of your choice. All right, as long as you follow the recipe, use any season that you have in your pantry that you always use to cook your recipe. That's fine. Use any season cube. You don't have to use exactly what I'm using. And then I'm gonna also sprinkle a little bit of salt to taste. Adjust the spice to your liking as well. Keep stir frying this sauce until it's well stir fry, until most of the water dry down. So a couple minutes later, I came back checking on my stew. As you can see, it is cooking really nicely, guys. And guys, I wanted to also mention another thing. If you do not have palm oil, this recipe can be made with vegetable oil. All right. So now I am going to add my Bunga fish, which is the kobobulaka, which is already deboned. Like I said, there is no bone on this fish. If you don't have the kobobulaka, which is the Bunga fish, go ahead and use the mackerel, but you want to broil it into the broil section of your oven for 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead, continue on cooking my sauce. As you can see, it's looking good, guys. Look at this, guys. Yes. This is a very delicious recipe and very easy recipe to make, and it's so delicious, guys. Did I tell you I enjoy this bean stew with some nice baguette French bread? Wow. So once my sauce been cooked really nice, all the ingredients ooze out its own sweetness. Now I'm going to finally add my cooked beans. And like I said, if you also find out that you put too much oil, you accidentally cook your stew with too much oil, don't panic. Just scoop some of the oil out. Obviously the oil is going to float on top, so I'm gonna eyeball everything that I'm doing at this point. I'm going to just keep adding the beans until I reach to how thick I want it or how much I'm making. Like I said, there is no such measurement, but the only thing, you don't want to cook this too much with a lot of oil. If you find out that you cook it with a lot of oil, don't worry, just scoop out some of the oil that are floating on top. And again, like I said, you can make this recipe with vegetable oil. You can make it with palm oil, but I prefer it with palm oil. Guys, I'm telling you, enjoy this recipe with bread, French baguette bread. Yes, just open that bread up, toast it in the oven or wherever, just split it in the middle and put some beans in there with the plantain, the sweetness from the plantain and the beans. Oh my goodness, guys, this is a must try. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I hope you guys will try this recipe. Yes, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget your post notification bell, because you will never miss out. You'll be one of the first to know that I upload a new video. Guys, this is a must try bean stew. Yes, so you're gonna mix it up until everything is well combined. Taste for salt. perfect. It was all perfect. The seasoning was on point. So I'm going to cover it and cook it for like 10 to 15 minutes. You see how that oil is floating on the top? You can just scoop some out, which I did off camera. I scooped some of the oil out because when I covered the pot earlier off camera, some of the oil was floating on top and it was a lot, so I scooped some of the oil out. All right, yes, so don't panic if you find out that you add a lot of oil, but it wasn't oily at all. As you can see, guys, you know how I do it, you know how Dada does it. Yes. Now I'm gonna decorate the plate for you guys. As you can see, I already lined up all my fried plantains for you guys like so, and here comes the star of the show, bean stew, guys. Yes, look at that. This was all made special for all my viewers and my subscribers. I hope you guys will try this recipe, and please give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you watch this video so far, congratulations to you, because you have just made yourself a delicious bean stew with fried plantains. And if you are new, hit that subscribe button and your post notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and share it with your friends. And I thank you all so much for watching. Until I come your way next time, I will see you all in my next upload. May peace be unto you all. Shalom.